You crazy kids and your crazy toys. They're always dumping toys on my lap. I'm sitting here in my rocking chair and I can see out the windows there and it's got some color. I'm gonna go out here and take a peek. Teal, did you hear her? She said, oh. Tildy the talker. Yeah, I'm sitting in my rocking chair there and I could see out to the west that we got some color out here. Really nice. Beautiful out there, man. Yeah, I walk on my door, across that road, go through the woods, and kept going in that direction. I won't hit another road for about 4 miles. It's nothing but woods and streams and mountains. Beautiful. Huh, I'm going back to my chair. We've gotten a break in the weather, so I'll take this opportunity to let the fires go out and get the chimneys cleaned. My workshop is tiny, so I burn the fire low and slow. But a slow fire creates more creosote than a hot one, and a midwinter cleaning will keep things operating as they should. The chickens are all worked up on the other side of this wall, wondering what's going on. This little stove is just a ticket and perfect size for the room. In here I burn the branches from the trees I cut down, and the trunk wood gets burned in the house. We utilize everything here on the mountain. Everything has its place. And a cozy workshop is a good place for me to make repairs to my micro spikes. This one all fixed. You know, the mountain's covered with ice right now, and it always is at this time of year. And we usually use the green Jeep with chains to go up and down, but that's not working right now. And I don't have anything with chains on it at this time. So, yesterday, to upload that stupid comments video, we actually just put the laptop in a backpack and walked all the way out. It's 3¼ miles to the Jeep and back, in round trip. But Lori and I like to walk anyway, so that was no big deal. See, this one here only had a couple of these little clips that came undone. And then on this one I had one that was undone, and I had a broken one. So I'm going to try and make a new one, maybe out of a finished nail or something. I got to look and see what I have and repair that, because we're going to go out on a hike later and looking for shedded antlers. So I want to have these if I need them. Get that one hooked to there and then make a clip from there to there, and we'll be back in business. I can't complain about these things. I have had these since our first year here. So it's been 5 winters and lots and lots and lots of hiking with them on. So I got my money's worth out of them, and I'm just going to make a little repair here and I'll be good to go. I'm going to take some of these finish nails, you know, the gun nails, and cut one of them off. And I'll make a hook out of it. It looks like gonna be the right length too. Okay. Take that off of there, and I'm gonna put this one right on the same spot so I don't lose my way. Gotta have a vise in a workshop. This vise came out of my dad's workshop, so it's always a pleasure to use it. I'll put that on there. These ice cleats, these are not expensive ones, and I have gotten my money's worth out of them. It's been great. I must have for a living out here. Alright, all fixed. My workshop's not very big, but it's useful. All fixed. Well, we haven't found any antlers, but finding lots of moose poop.
Oh, look at all the poop.
I know.
All over. I saw 2 piles over there too.
There's moose poop everywhere.
Poop, but no antlers.
We gotta find the other end. The thinker, not the stinker. Huh? You would think with all this moose activity, you just might be able to find a set of antlers or a single antler or something. A little bird's nest. I don't know what nest's so low to the ground.
Little pieces of birch bark?
Yeah.
Is that what that is?
I think so. Yeah. Little strips of yellow birch. I think that probably a warbler, you think?
Yeah, I think it's some kind of warbler.
It's amazing how they do that with their little beak. Think that would be a dangerous place for predation so close to the ground like that.
I would think.
Well, I haven't found any antlers, but we got a little bit of chaga. Not the best. Trying to get what I can. I broke my rock.
Looks like you got a good chunk of chaga though.
I do. Chuggy. Stuff is so hard to find out here. Never thought of bringing a bag. I wasn't planning on finding chaga. Ooh, a nice piece.
Wow. You're good.
It wasn't a total loss.
Nope.
All right. I thought I found an antler, but it ain't. Got the right curve, brow tine coming up, but in the process, so I'm looking, I see an old foundation here from way back in the day, and then I found this. Look at this. Look at that beauty.
Yeah, that's incredible. So you're so observant. I walked right past that.
Yeah. I don't know how deep it is.
It's a nice well though. Wow.
Boy, whoever built that, huh?
Yeah.
The craftsman. And that was done in the 17 or 1800s. And it's beautiful. It's in beautiful condition.
Yeah. Yeah, no sign of caving in.
Nothing.
Water in there.
I know.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah. Simpler time. Back then, Guy wanted to build a house, needed a foundation, keep all his canned goods and whatnot. He dug the hole by hand, stacked up all the stone, put a house on top of it. Dig a well. All it took was a shovel and a pail and a set of balls to be down there. And now look how we complicate everything nowadays, huh? I wouldn't have seen that if it wasn't for this. I saw that and it looked like an old weathered antler, you know, but it wasn't. One thing leads to another. I just wish it would lead me to a set of antlers. Well, the walking's been good since we got the rain and the snow melted. It was in the 40s yesterday, and then it dropped to like 10 degrees at night. So it's been good to get out and walk around. No antlers. But found a little chaga, and it's just been nice. It's been pleasant. We got a foot of snow coming. The winter's not over yet. Chaga. That's a nice pot of antioxidants right there. It's not only good, but good for you. Give it a good sprinkle of cinnamon, a few drops of vanilla extract, a nice dollop of raw honey, and fill the cup with piping hot brew and top it off with some half and half. That's one delicious brew, I'll tell you. Enjoy. Looks like the Black Friday sale at Walmart. Well, the greenhouse certainly looks different this year, doesn't it? We decided not to run the greenhouse through the winter this year. Last year it was just an experiment. I didn't know if it was possible to try and grow anything up here through the winter on the mountain on the wrong side of the slope. I don't know. But it took some effort to keep the fire going in here and keep the place warm enough. And with the short days, we had to move the plants around to give them all some prime real estate for a little bit. And it wasn't worth the effort as far as crop production. You know, we didn't harvest enough to make it worth it. But the greenhouse offered us a nice utopia. It was an escape from winter. Because on any given day, the temperature might be 0 or below 0, you could step in here and have a 70-degree difference in temperature. And it was just wonderful. Be able to come down in here and it would be summertime and you'd work in a shirt or something instead of a big bulky coat. It was just awesome. And at this time last year, the flowers were blooming, the petunias were just going crazy, the Johnny Jump Ups and some other varieties. And we were just getting ready to start the seeds for our summer garden. And it wasn't long before it was an absolute jungle in here, and it was just an awesome place to be.
What we got for supper?
I know, that's a nice batch of greens.
It is. Those will be good.
Yeah, good stuff. So right now I'm just using the room as a dry place to work on things. I've got, I'm going to put a new handle on my PV. Next in line, I got to do some repairs to my snowshoes. These things are all busted. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do about that, but I'll do some sort of a repair on those. There's just all kinds of things that I'm puttering on. I'm doing some cast iron restoration in the workshop. I just been having fun and enjoying what's left of the winter. Yeah. So anyway, folks, I do want to announce that I will be changing the name of my channel. I don't know if I'm going to keep Boss of the Swamp in it at all. I might, because it's kind of branded now, but it doesn't really fit. I don't live on the swamp anymore. I don't own the forum Swamp Talk, and that's how Boss of the Swamp had started. And I'm going to take off-grid right out of my title. I will still be making off-grid videos because a lot of people are interested in that, and I can share some of my experiences with them and maybe help them out with that. But I'm going to take off-grid right out of the title for a lot of reasons. But anyway, I'm not sure if YouTube will let me change the name of my channel, because I think the last time I changed it, there was a thing that said you could not change it again. I don't know. I don't know what YouTube does. I don't care about algorithms. I just share my life with it. I don't promote my channel. I really don't do anything other than put out a few videos. That's why my channel doesn't grow, but I don't really care about that because I just do it because I like to do it. Anyway, if they don't let me change my name of the channel, I might just start a new channel. But I wanted to throw that out there because sometime in the near future, when you go to log in, you might see that it looks different. I'm going to design a new logo. It's just going to be some changes. And it's time to do that. Yeah. So anyway, folks, we're going to head down the mountain with the snowmobile. We just got some fresh snow. We're going to head down. I got an art order to ship out, and we're going to go dig out the Jeep over on the other property. Yeah. So that's it for now, folks. All the best to you, and God bless.
Frankie and the boss out walking in the woods, living life happy and free. Tracks in the snow everywhere they go. There's a pokey way up in that tree. A beaver built a pond where they have some fun, taking life a day at a time. Best friends until the end. Frankie and the boss. Frankie and the boss. Frankie and the boss.